And good morning, everyone. Happy New Year to you as well. We have been talking about that potential for some strong and severe thunderstorms across parts of North Texas as we go through the day. So we do want to take some time and kind of walk you through what we can expect the rest of today, heading on into the afternoon hours, the rest of this morning heading into the afternoon. Now, we're starting to see those winds already gusty. It's been a warm, muggy morning. Those temperatures already in the lower 70s as we take you out to the UNT campus there in Denton. And look at those south winds. They're gusting up to 36 miles per hour right now. So it's breezy, it's warm, it's humid, and we're starting to see those showers that are increasing in coverage as well. So we'll show you radar here coming up in just a bit. Coming over to Fort Worth, the cloudy skies out there for you right now. Had a little fog and drizzle around earlier, but now starting to see a few more showers, even some isolated thunderstorms starting to develop across the area here late this morning as well. 73 in Fort Worth, those winds gusting to 28 miles per hour there. And as we come back over to downtown Dallas, temperatures in the lower 70s. You see the cloudy skies, and we've seen a few passing showers in Dallas as well. So as we head into the next couple of hours between now and midday, maybe heading toward 1 o'clock this afternoon, we'll start to see a few more scattered showers developing across the area and some isolated thunderstorms. Don't anticipate these to be severe, but something that we'll keep an eye on, something that can't be ruled out, especially after midday, heading toward 1 o'clock here this afternoon. But there will be some isolated storms. We've already seen that, and I think there will be maybe one or two more between now and 1 o'clock as well. Now, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., the storms become a little more numerous across the area. They will increase in coverage and intensity as well. Now, a few of those could be severe, especially along and east of I-35. We'll have the greatest risk for severe potential. We'll show you that here coming up in just a moment as well. And the threat will shift east by mid to late afternoon. It will be mainly in our eastern counties, but we'll still have that threat hanging around through the late afternoon. But I do think that will be east of Dallas and Fort Worth by then. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., the severe weather threat should be well east of the Metroplex by then. But there will be some lingering clouds. It's still going to be warm, and there will be maybe another round of showers moving through a little bit later in the evening as well. So as we look at our time cache, you'll see that as that Pacific front moves on into the area. So just stay weather aware over the next few hours as we get into this afternoon with that potential for some stronger severe storms. Don't think everyone across North Texas will see severe weather. So some of us, a lot of us will stay dry. A lot of us won't see severe weather at all, but that potential is certainly there. So you need to make sure you have a way to get the potential watches and warnings that we will see likely heading on into this afternoon. Here's what it looks like on radar right now. We've seen an uptick in those showers and even some isolated thunderstorms that we have seen as well. You see around Dallas and Fort Worth, heading out toward Garland right now. Mesquite picking up some showers out toward McKinney, Royce City, Rockwall. We've seen a few passing showers, and they will become more numerous than they have over the past hour or so. And I think this trend will continue, especially as we head a little farther south, heading down I-45 as we get into central Texas. The showers and probably some isolated storms will be a little more numerous in those areas. So kind of scattered about the area, nothing severe right now, and I think that will hold off. The severe weather threat will hold off until probably after midday. It looks like we've got a pretty strong cap in place today, and that's really going to limit the thunderstorms. All this is developing underneath the cap, but as it breaks a little bit later today, as that strong system moves in from the west, that will help initiate a few more thunderstorms across the area, and that's what we'll have to be concerned, a little bit more concerned about that severe weather threat increasing as we get into the afternoon. So that's what it looks like on radar right now. Those temperatures, as you just saw, everyone in the lower 70s, so it's warm. It is humid. Look at all that moisture that's moved into the area. The dew point temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. So yes, it is warm. It is humid. That Gulf moisture has really increased across the area, and those thunderstorms are expected to fire up, especially in our eastern counties heading on into this afternoon. There's the cloud cover with the satellite radar composite and the showers, even some isolated storms beginning to develop. The main storm system still well out to our west, but that's going to help push that cold front into the area a little bit later today. And out ahead of that, we'll have that potential for severe weather as we head into the afternoon. So here's what it looks like. Now, we've gotten an update to the severe weather risk for today. It's that the slight risk has been moved a little farther west. So it does include a little bit more of the Metroplex from what we were talking about here this morning. So we still have that marginal to slight risk over all of the Metroplex now. So it does include Dallas, that slight risk does. And you see that enhanced risk. That hasn't changed much from where it was a little bit earlier. So from Paris, Sulphur Springs, Canton, Athens included in that, areas on into East Texas, the Arklatex region, especially by late this afternoon, heading on into the early evening. So we are talking about some marginally severe hail across, especially Tarrant County and areas over toward Dallas. We'll have maybe some larger hail in some areas, but we will have that potential for some 65-mile-per-hour winds in some areas too. And I think the larger hail $50 up to ping pong ball size, may be confined to the enhanced risk area. But yes, still some large hail will be possible, along with that damaging wind threat, and the tornado threat as well will be more pronounced as we get into that enhanced risk area too. But can't rule out maybe an isolated cell that could produce a tornado, very isolated across that slight risk area as we go through the afternoon hours as well. So again, stay weather aware over the next few hours between midday heading on into this afternoon for that potential for those strong and severe storms across the area. So there's the severe weather outlook as we go into the afternoon. Now let's take a look at the timecast, and here's what we can expect across the area. So as we head toward midday today, this is around 12 p.m. Still going to be looking at isolated to scattered showers, I think mainly, but some isolated storms probably going to develop across the area as well, but those should be below severe limits. Now we will see an uptick with the coverage intensity as we head into the afternoon hours. Those storms get a little stronger, especially along and east of I-35. So we'll see that severe potential ramping up across the area. Notice out to our west, though, not a whole lot in the way of thunderstorm activity in our western counties. It will be mainly confined to areas from Dallas out to the east, but that potential for severe storms will be there, but again, isolated in nature. So not everyone seeing those severe storms today. And I think the severe storms will be more numerous in our eastern, southeastern counties as we head toward 4 o'clock here this afternoon, maybe up along the Red River as well. So that's around 4 p.m. as we head toward 6 p.m. here this evening. Still the ongoing showers and thunderstorms. That severe weather threat will continue, especially in our eastern counties. So if you have some friends out I-30 from Greenville out toward Sulphur Springs, maybe heading out I-20, especially as we get on into East Texas, severe weather threat really increasing in those areas as we head toward 6 p.m. But notice across the Metroplex, not a whole lot going on as we head toward 9 o'clock here for tonight. But then we'll have maybe another round of some thunderstorms moving in, some showers and storms right along that front that moves in. So things will settle down as we head toward 9 o'clock. All the severe weather threat should be well to our east by 9 o'clock tonight. But then there will be another at least thin line of showers and thunderstorms developing right along the Pacific front as it begins to move through between 10 p.m. and midnight. So there may be another brief round of showers and storms out toward Greenville, Sulphur Springs, down toward Terrell, and in our far southeastern counties during the overnight hours. That's going to be right along the front. Won't be cooling down a whole lot. Winds will come around out of the west, so no big cool down, but things will begin to settle down as far as the thunderstorm threat is concerned as we head toward 1 a.m. in the morning. Now, overnight, I think we'll have some ongoing showers and storms into East Texas, heading down toward Palestine and Jacksonville. Still some stronger thunderstorms during the early overnight in those areas, but by tomorrow morning, maybe a few lingering showers. We'll have some mostly cloudy skies early on, but things should begin to clear out, and we'll start to see an end to the showers and thunderstorms during the overnight hours and the rest of tomorrow. Maybe with the exception of a few leftover showers during the early morning hours, will begin to clear out during the day on Tuesday. Now, as far as rainfall is concerned, the higher rain chances will be in our eastern counties, so that's where we do expect the higher rainfall totals, maybe upwards of a quarter to a half an inch in areas in our northeast out toward Paris and Clarksville, around most of North Texas, a tenth to maybe a quarter of an inch. So not a big widespread heavy rain event at all. This will be a fast moving system with these storms. And again, not everyone picking up heavy rain, but yes, there will be at least maybe upwards of a quarter of an inch around most of the Metroplex in North Texas, with higher rainfall totals in our eastern counties. So flooding really not a big concern as far as the this rain event is concerned across the area. Now the temperatures. They will be warm, well above normal for today as we warm up to around 74. Behind the front, a modest cool down, a slight one. We'll still be in the mid-60s on Tuesday, and some cooler air does filter in as we head toward Wednesday and Thursday here this week, getting us back closer to seasonal averages, mid-upper 50s for those daytime highs, and then we'll have another slight warm up by the end of the week. As we head into the upcoming weekend, looking at that 10-day forecast, we'll have another round of some scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms around on Saturday, lingering into Sunday. You see those overnight lows through the latter half of the week, going to be in the mid and upper 30s, so it does get kind of chilly for us once again, and then we'll warm up over the weekend, and then slightly cooler air moves back in as we head into the early part of next week. So again, we are talking about this afternoon. Just stay weather aware, that potential for some strong and severe thunderstorms across parts of the area. Make sure you have a way to get the potential watches and warnings that we will see as we go through the day.